and Andi there with a serious face. So the last alarm was probably not intended for Tel Aviv, but we heard that they launched some rockets on Haifa and the area around Haifa. And I just heard actually rumors that there was a aircraft intercepted or that entered the airspace of Eilat. And he's breaking some rules here. I guess if he's doing it, we all need to do it. So what we're doing right now in Tel Aviv is, you need help, Batya? Closed?
Yeah.
We're kind of bunker scouting. Going around seeing other options for bunkers that we can go to. The train station, the underground railway, is a good option because the last one was starting to have some water coming out and a little moist. So we're not so sure. Ahlan, ahlan, love from Germany. Welcome everyone. We lost Batya. Yeah. So to those who just joined right now, welcome back. We're in Tel Aviv. The last alarm was not intended, I guess, for Tel Aviv. The rocket launched landed on Haifa. And apparently there's a report of a unidentified aircraft that just entered the area of Eilat. So let's see what's happening. But look how quiet is Tel Aviv right now.
Never this quiet.
It's never, yeah. When was the last time it was that quiet?
I guess the 7th of October.
Wow.
Where,
That's
yeah,
true.
there are always people. It's 1 o'clock, but there are always people.
I think in the Corona it might have been also.
Wow, I wasn't here then.
You weren't here. Although who knows, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was a chance for skateboarders to go around the streets. But yeah, you can see it's quite quiet. What we're doing is we're walking around. The warning is over, Yana is saying. That's good. Although I did hear, it's hard to know. I've been looking at the Telegram groups and sometimes they report better than the news. And they were saying that there were some launches coming from Iran still. So, but either way, yeah, you're right. The warning seems to have been more safe. That's why we're walking the streets and we're choosing to go and look for other options for bomb shelters, just so we can get to know the area a little bit better in case we need to run. Also, maybe a place that have less smell.
And less mosquitoes.
Yeah. But yeah, well, not only Batya, I'm complaining about the mosquitoes as well.
They're eating us alive.
Yeah, you never know. It might be a health hazard.
Yeah. No, the last, Andy is very worried from the last bunker because the level
Yeah,
of water.
there was water damage, and it might be better to go on a modern train station rather than an old, unsupervised, uncared for, maintained bunkers.
Yes. Even though the company was seeming very nice.
Yeah. Make friends.
Yeah, closed.
What is it?
This is a new underground rail system. They're very cool, very beautiful. Maybe they open it. No, I don't think someone runs here.
They said that they would open it, so I'm not sure why it's closed. But, we'll see.
That's interesting. Yeah, so one point I want to give here is the importance of staying calm. We're going to use this time right now. When you're calm, you send a message that calms people around you. It's very simple. When you smile, other humans smile. We're kind of designed to react to one another. So when you're nervous, it makes people around you nervous. Or they need to resist the urge of becoming nervous. So in times of emergency, it is so important, especially if you're a mother or a father or an older brother or sister, or someone with a role of responsibility. Doesn't matter how raging you are inside, being calm is crucial in these moments. It can save so many things, all the way from getting injured, falling, or getting lost on the way to the bomb shelter, or later on psychological effects of anxiety or a trauma from a situation can be all solved just by having one calm person in the room that helps to calm the situation. Because if something doesn't help, it's just being stressed unnecessarily. It's probably not going to make you get better decisions, not going to make you do something that is going to improve the chance of surviving right now. While you have the urge of, the sense of urgency, staying calm is so cool, but it's also very important to know how to calculate and realize, okay, that situation right now, let's see what we need to do next. So I know it's easy to say, and it's not that easy to do it when you have rockets landing on your head. And most people are not going to be as cool as Batya and run with a bag of bamba in the streets of Tel Aviv. Some might actually have a very valid reason to get nervous, and that's good. But stay calm and try to think calmly. And one way that can help you stay calm in these situations is actually doing what we're doing right now. Going around, scouting a little bit, checking the place with your own eyes in a calmer situation. Because if we choose to go to a new bunker, or if we happen to be in this area and we need to run, now we know where it is. Now we know that this place is closed. Imagine that we would have ran here because a friend of ours, we're not going to mention his name now, but it starts with an A, and he's not living in Israel anymore, maybe in Texas, told us that these ones are open and that they're much better. And he said it with a lot of confidence.
We'll check another one soon.
We'll take another one. So if we would have ran to this bomb shelter right now because Mr. A came and said it and got here and it was closed and the sirens are around us, no one is going to be calm. No one is going to be calm. So there is things that you can help to ensure the better probability of staying calm in situations like that. And that is preparing. That's why they call it preppers. People who prepare for the worst. And again, I'm not saying go start digging up a apocalypse bunker in your backyard, but do some steps to be more prepared for these situations. And that's a very cool graffiti right here. I love it. Well, anyway, guys, just wanted to give you an update. The streets of Tel Aviv are looking very, very quiet, which you never see them. So people here are feeling the tension of what might be coming our way in the next few days. I've heard that Israel have completely taken dominance over the air, over Tehran and that area, so they're free roaming, and that's a big thing for Israel, a nightmare for the Islamic Republic of Iran. But in some ways, a day of celebration for many, many Iranians that I've been talking to and hearing from, because they're really hoping that this regime can be toppled. So Israel is still operating there. Not much that I'm hearing that you won't be hearing in the news, but just wanted to show you the streets of Tel Aviv. Yeah, I'm gonna do something crazy, but look at this. Like, I'm standing right now in the middle of a highway. And that's not Drew's flag, by the way. See this? Literally like a zombie apocalypse. Okay, 2 motorcycles that are going to come and destroy the zombie apocalypse vibe, but you get my point. That's Tel Aviv right now. What time is it now, Batya?
It is
1:70 in the morning. And we are bunker scouting. Stay safe, everyone. See you again, and hopefully I won't talk to you tonight, but if I did, if you see a live video during the night, it means that I'm running to a bomb shelter probably, so hopefully we won't see one tonight.